Now let us get into the groundwork to be done for preparing for the interview. You should prepare extensively on a range of GK topics, things which are happening around you. India is an interviewer's, a group discussion person's dreamland because every other day new things, new controversies, new topics come up. So you need to be aware of all these things, prepare on a daily basis, read extensively on topics, watch the news, the national news, watch a very good international news also to pick up points about what is happening in the world around you. Go through a good national level newspaper, scan through the front page. Most of the front page, unfortunately, today is masala, but then scan through the front page, read the editorial, glance through the op-ed page, and also go through the international news page and the business page. And of course, the sports page also, because you will get questions across any of these areas. It is not enough that you look at your GK shots on your mobile. That is not enough preparation, my friends. You need to prepare quite a bit extensively on topics. You can also watch a lot of the GK stuff on social media, on YouTube, for example. Daily good videos keep coming up on current topics. So do that. Make notes and prepare on an extensive range of topics. Your width of knowledge is more important than your depth of knowledge. Keep that in mind. Very important. Because during an interview, on a given topic, the interview panel will hang around for maybe what? 1.5, 2 minutes, not more. Okay, that's the maximum possible time on a particular topic, and then they will move on to something else, another point. The same with group discussion, where maybe let's say there are about 12 people in a group discussion for 15 minutes. You possibly would get enough airtime to bring in maybe 3 or maximum 4 points. That's it. So for each of the topics that you come across, prepare on some points, maybe let's say like 8, 10 points. That's it. So on each of the topics that you come across, prepare on a few points, not exhaustively, because you're not going to do a lecture on a given topic. Keep that in mind. Some people make the mistake of actually preparing pages on pages of each topic, because that is not the intention. You're not doing a presentation on a topic. You don't get that much of time during an interview or a group discussion on a given point or a given topic. So prepare on a wider range of topics, because your width of knowledge is more important than the depth of knowledge. Depth of knowledge is required, but then not to an exhaustive level. You need to prepare on a few points so that you would be able to talk about that particular topic for a few minutes. That's it. So keep moving on from topic to topic and then make notes so that you can keep referring to them. And then do a lot of practice on group discussions, take mock interviews so that you perfect the art before you go for your actual B school interview. A very important point is to get your certificates ready to carry with you for your interview. Now, if you don't have some of the certificates pertaining to your achievements or extracurricular activities in school and college, get them. Either go to your alma mater to get them, or if you cannot, if you are away from your alma mater, get in touch with the concerned person and get them organized as quickly as possible, because you would need them at the time of interview. Now arrange all your certificates very neatly in a folder in order. You need to know where each certificate is. If at all you are asked for a particular certificate during the interview, now the chances are that 99.9% you may not be asked for a certificate during the interview, because most of the verification of certificates will happen before you walk into the interview room. That is done by the office staff at the B school while you're waiting for your turn for the interview. But just in case, just to see how organized you are, if the interview panel asks for a particular certificate, let us say you have represented your college in basketball and they want to see a proof of that, then you should know where that certificate is in the folder that you're carrying. You should not be seen going flip, flip, flip through the folder. That makes you look like a very disorganized person. So when you organize your certificates in a folder, organize them in order. So say put your academic certificates first, then your arts related certificates if you have next, and then your sports related ones later, all those things. Again, coming to each of these sections, say academics, put them in order where you will have your degree related stuff first, and then followed by the +2 stuff, and then your 10th related certificates, and so on. So you're very well organized when you arrange things in the folder so that you can take out the certificates as and when you need them. Now let us talk about dress code. For men, definitely full sleeve shirt is a must. No flamboyant garish colors, no dull looking colors. Use formal corporate colors. White, off-white, cream, blue are the most sought after colors. Matching trousers, which mostly should be dark colors, not necessary, but then dark pants and light shirts are the order of the day in the corporate world generally. Please wear a tie, it's a must. Ties, blazers, business suits are all part of B school attire, part of corporate attire. So definitely you should wear them during a B school interview. You would have seen convocation videos and pictures at B schools where you would see the gentlemen and ladies who are graduating in business attire, looking very smart. So you should also wear formals during your interview process. Not just for your interview per se, the moment you step into the interview arena, you should be wearing your formals, be it for your group discussions or for your interview. So it's not that you go in without a tie for your group discussion and then before your interview you put on your tie. No, for your group discussions and interviews, you have to be in your formal wear because the interview faculty, if not all of them, at least some of them, will be there watching you for your group discussion and also will be there while you would be doing your essay writing process. For the ladies, again, a formal business suit would be nice. You can also wear a sari, not a problem. You can also wear your salwar suit, no issues at all. But then again, choose your colors wisely where you look nice and formal and smart in your attire. Don't do excessive makeup. A light touch-up is absolutely fine, but not excessive. Now, I often get comments from students that they're not comfortable wearing a tie because they have not worn one since they left school. You better get used to that. If you're not comfortable, please wear it at home for a while and walk around with that. Sit in a chair and talk as if you are in an interview. Practice that because I don't want you to be uncomfortable in a tie and then you walk into an interview. I don't want you to be caught doing this, adjusting your tie or keep shifting by reaching out your collar every other minute. No. I might sound silly and stupid when I say that, but I know that some students are not comfortable wearing a tie and they would prefer not to wear a tie and go just in their full sleeve shirt. Don't do that, please. Because anyway, after getting into a B school, you're going to be in your formals within the first couple of weeks of reaching there. I can tell you that. So why not do that during the interview? Because I don't want you to get caught in a situation where at the interview arena, you would find the other students in their formals and you're not, and you feel slightly uncomfortable, feel that you're the odd man out. Then you start thinking whether that is going to affect your interview process. Now let us discuss the setting for an online interview because some B schools will offer you that facility where you have an online interview. You don't have to travel a distance to reach a venue and go through the interview process. The dress code remains the same. Ensure that your net connection is very good so that there are no possible interruptions which can disrupt the whole process. Set your camera at the eye level, very important. because sometimes I see the camera set where your ceiling is visible, the background setting is not proper. So set your camera at the eye level so that you're looking at the interview panel at the right level, at a very comfortable level, like the way it would appear in an actual interview if you were sitting with the interview panel inside a room. Also, some part of you up to the chest level at least should be visible to the interviewers. It's not that just your face is visible on camera, because some people set the camera and sit very close so that just their face is visible on camera. So don't do that. There should be some gap above your head which is visible, and your arms should not get cut. So framing is extremely important. Check your mic before you log in for the interview. Appreciate your time. Hope my insights were valuable and you benefit from my expertise. Catch the next video in our GD interview mastery series for MBA aspirants. The link is in the description. Stay tuned for more success tips.